Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this single-story home for sale with solar power, no HOA, a sparkling pool, and this massive layout. We're on a 62,726 square foot lot, so over an acre on this lot, and I'm telling you, this is the most unique home I've ever toured on this channel. It's unbelievable. It was quite the adventure just getting it ready to tour, and I can't wait to show you inside. It says 5 bedrooms. I feel like there was quite a few more than that, but we'll have to count them once we get inside. The home itself, just about 6,000 square feet, and you can see just this beautiful, huge layout and compound, and we're gonna head inside right now and tour just for you. Maybe this is the perfect home with no HOA. You do have this gated kind of entrance on either side. You have the electronic gates. You have a gate on the side street as well. This is Topaz here. And we also have RV parking. So a lot to see inside here. 1.53 million, you get all of this. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be an adventure. Follow me inside right now. Let's go check it out. All right, everyone, here we are. We're at 5328 Topaz, Las Vegas, Nevada. 89120, built in 1970. And I'm just going to give you kind of a look around the outside here before we head into the gate. But this is the neighborhood. So you can see the mountains off to the south of Las Vegas there. No HOA here. Pretty quiet neighborhood, it would seem. There is a school just down the street here that is, I guess, just starting up. So a little bit of traffic from that. I've seen some kids go by on scooters, and you can see mature landscape here. Love these beautiful palm trees out front. Just need a trim, and these will look really stellar at the entrance of your home. There's going to be a 4-way stop on the corner here. We can see the Las Vegas Strip in the background there, and we can see the mountains off to the north side here. So really central Las Vegas here. We're just to the east side of the airport. And we do have this entrance on this side as well, but over an acre on this lot. I mean, it is absolutely massive. We'll see what's going on down there later in the video. We'll head out back and we'll go over that way. But you do have these little lights on the gate, and then, you know, these spikes, well, not the gate, but the wall. And then these spikes all the way across. Nobody's coming in here unless you invite them. And then, yeah, the first electronic gate here. You do have the horseshoe-shaped driveway. And then some RV parking off to the right, I'll show you. Big Palo Verde here, giving you some front shade. Beautiful palms. The landscaping is actually very nice, mature desert landscape. Just needs a little maintenance. Then you have this huge Chilean mesquite here, giving you some shade on the front of the house. You have your own mailbox. And then this is going to be the second gate here. You have this planter running all the way down the side. And let's head in through the gate. So yeah, this is going to be plenty of room for RV parking if you want. You could also, you know, make some adjustments out there. I didn't even see that house out back. We'll have to go look at that in just a moment. And then, yeah, I really love this landscape. Nicely done. Just needs a little bit of TLC here. And wait till you see inside of this house. I'm telling you, the most unique home I've ever toured. There's 2 kitchens, almost 2 homes within the home. We have that solar power up top, you can see. And we'll just take a quick look over here and then we'll head inside. I love the entrance of this home. It's hard to kind of photograph the home as far as the front picture because of the landscape and how large the home is, but I'm hoping to get some good drone shots. Oh, we have 2 gates over here. Okay, so 2 more gates over here and then another little horseshoe driveway. Yeah, you can see the lot just goes on forever. And then you actually have another front door on this side, and I'll show you more about that in a moment. I love these little brick enclosed arch windows. But yeah, a lot to see on this one. 1.53 million. You get over the acre of land, almost 63,000 square feet. And the home is only, at 1.53 million, the home is only 267 a square foot. Which is actually a really good price for a single story with all these amenities and the size of the lot. So this is the main entrance of the home. We have those two 8-foot wooden doors, beautiful, custom. I love the stonework around the edge here. Couple steps down. Yeah, let me show you inside. You're gonna love this. Okay, so walking in here. If it's your first time here, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas, touring these homes as often as possible for you. Don't want to miss a tour like this, hit that subscribe button down there. 76% of you are not subscribed. Go ahead and check if you're subscribed, hit that button, or there will be a QR code coming up here in the corner. You can scan that, it'll take you to my page, and you can push the subscribe button there from the comfort of your phone. Love this arch window. We have about 15-foot ceilings here in this arched entryway, this slate tile square, and we're actually going to start off to the left. The home is kind of split here, left and right, so we're going to have two ways to go. There may be some light challenges on this tour, but really this house is so fantastic, so unique. There's nothing like this that I've ever seen on this channel, or on any channel for that matter. So all the more reason to hit that subscribe button. But let's start heading out. So just take note of these two doors here. I believe if you lock them from this side of the home, you could almost have a second home, and you'll see what I mean as we move through here. A lot of storage, a lot of cabinets in this home. So here we have almost like a pantry storage, linen storage, just a lot of stuff going on here. But a very large closet. It's probably 11 by 6. I mean, and there's plenty of shelves. So for all of your general storage, whatever you need, plenty of room here. We'll keep moving. And then we're into this main area here. Now, it's kind of the family room, the great room. I love all of the brick that you can actually see on the interior. I miss this little knob. Maybe we can get some more light there. Oh yeah, there we go. A little bit more light. So you have real wood floors. You have this slate tile here. Triple wide slider. More of that brick touch wrapping up and around. You can see the pool out there. Yeah, this is kind of the family room. You know, I'm not going to try to label these rooms. You can decide that as we walk around, because I'm telling you, this is very different. You have the brick archway here, about 6.5 feet tall. And then, yeah, these are those windows we saw from the front there, those arched windows. And then we're going to have kind of a den over there as well with that fireplace. We have a kitchen off to the right here. But we're going to turn around and we're going to head down this hallway first. This is that second front door that we saw. So again, if you have those doors over here that we walked through kind of shut and locked, this could be like a separate, completely separate living quarters with its own kitchen, family room, dining room, living room, front entrance, and bedrooms. Coat closet off to the right, right next to the front door, as we would expect. And then we're going to have a full bath here. And I believe this is like the main full bath for this side of the home. It says 4 bathrooms total in this house. And this kind of feels almost like a primary bathroom. We have the overmount porcelain sink, the wood build outs here with the lighting. I think that's actual stone countertops there. Tile on the floor. Oversized shower here. It is a pretty good step getting in. About a 6-inch step getting in. But then, yeah, look at this shower. all wrapped in tile. You have the rainfall shower head. Good looking shower there. Big glass door. Oops. And then the toilet here, dual flush, little water closet. And this home is not without its issues, you know. I mean, there is going to be some work that needs to be done. I would hesitate to call it turnkey, although, I mean, you could definitely live here. I don't know, you know, what's working and what's not as far as the function of the home. Everything seems to be in fairly good condition for something built in 1970. You'll see a couple issues that we're going to point out as we go. You'll need some light in this room. I did open the blinds, but you know, the ceiling fan light up top is doing little to light up this room. And this fan was on full power when I walked in originally, and it looked like it was about to fly off the ceiling. I did turn that down. But yeah, good sized bedroom here, at least 12 by 12, maybe 12 by 14. Do have the TV mounted on the wall. I'm assuming a home like this, everything you see is going to stay here. So the TVs, things like that we're going to see. There's a TV and outdoor kitchen, and actually a very cool bar out back. And we'll get over there a little bit later in the tour. And then you have this big walk-in closet here as well. Like I said, a little bit of lighting issue, so I'm trying to do my best here with the light that we have. But yeah, good sized closet here. Another like 12 by probably 7 closet. So a very large closet here. And I believe this would be the primary bedroom for this side of the home. There's a clear primary bedroom on the other side of the home. But then you have this oversized room here with the regular closet. So again, labeling rooms in this house, a little bit tough. So you have the wardrobe built in over here on the side. Plantation shutters for the most part seem to be in pretty good shape. There's a couple of them that need, you know, this little piece added on. But yeah, this room is at least, I'd call it 16, 17 by 14 or so. I mean, very large room here. And then you have this extra wide closet. No closet doors, but you do have the storage shelves. And then, you know, the curtains that, even if they're all the way closed, I don't think they're covering. You're gonna need another curtain panel or some wider curtains, but yeah, at least the curtain rod's already there. Of course, you can install a closet door pretty easily. Maybe you'd have to add the track. I don't even see a track for a closet door. Hey, the good news is you get to install whatever closet door you like here. So yeah, that's bedroom number 2 that we've seen. We've seen 1 bathroom. And we'll keep moving here. Again, if you like my channel, like my tours, give me a quick thumbs up down there if you appreciate me coming out here and touring homes like this. I try to find the most interesting homes. I mean, those cookie cutter track homes are a dime a dozen out here. They're everywhere. I think I have one of those coming up tomorrow that's been remodeled. But I'm trying to bring you interesting, quality home tours where you could really make it into something special. So you can see kitchen number 1 in this home, all white appliances. We have the GE profile oven here. And this is a full-size kitchen. I mean, we have these, this is the countertop made to look like stone. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I have some new equipment, and that's why I've had a few days off here. Trying my best here to work with the new equipment. Should be an upgrade, maybe not right away, but I will figure it out. You do have a little bread box here. That's kind of cool. And then you have this garden window. I love that. You can crank up the top there, let some fresh air in. The pool is massive. I'm realizing that from right here. I didn't even actually go out back yet. I just looked through the windows. That is a giant pool. We'll be out there in a moment. But yeah, full-size kitchen here. You have the porcelain white sink with the 2 basins. We have the gas cooktop, which As we know, on these no HOA homes, you got to make sure they have gas. Some of the places in the city do not have gas lines run, especially in these older areas. A little space saver microwave with vent outside. Little pantry area here. And then we have the refrigerator, Kenmore, side by side. So home was definitely lived in. There's no doubt there. But I think this home's all about the bones, the lot, the location, the privacy, the no HOA. I love all this brick on this side of the house. You're gonna get a completely different feel on the other side. Is that a grand piano or a baby grand? I don't know the difference, but we have the third of those arched windows with the real brick. Full brick wall here with the fireplace. It is a gas fireplace. Probably could burn wood in there. And then the brick mantle. I mean, this is just such a cool room. If you're wanting to like set up a man cave or a game room, this might be the spot right here. And again, I think everything you see in the home is probably going to stay here. I don't know for sure. And if you want something that's here, we can always write it into the contract just to be sure. We have an actual speed limit sign. Don't know if that's legal, but you know, it is what it is, right? And then into this, did I not turn on? Do we got light? Oh, we got light here. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was really dark here. I couldn't find the light switch. So water heater, gas water heater for this side of the house, I would assume. Looks clean, everything's there. We have the laundry room with the washer and dryer. Probably gas dryer as well. Yep, gas dryer there. And then a bead curtain. How often do you get a bead curtain, right? And then we have yet another double door. And this goes to the exterior. This actually goes out back to the pool area. Look at that deck. Looks like there's a soccer field out there. Wow. Yeah, we'll be out here in a moment to explore, but holy cow, what a cool home. I'm loving it. Are you? So we'll turn back around here. So I think that's it for this side of the home. But yeah, you have your kitchen, your 2 bedrooms with the bath, all this space, that awesome den, slider going out here. So that concludes part A of this tour, but let's keep going because I believe this side of the house is actually larger than the side we're on currently. Back to the front doors here, and we'll start heading down this hallway. I couldn't get these lights on here. It's probably a switch I'm missing. But you can see a nice big hallway, a couple stairs going up, coat closet to the right. They do have crown molding throughout this whole room that I see. Just some extra space here. Little place for your artwork. And I believe we have another bedroom. This is a real wood floor here. So we have more wood floors. And bedroom number 3. Number 1 for this side. And another really big room here, probably 14 by 15. Big front facing window. Crown molding throughout this room as well. And custom cow print wall for you there. Normal closet. 1970, this home's built to last here. And then we'll just continue right down this hallway. We're gonna have a bathroom to the left here. Full bath, or we'll call it a 3/4 bath. Granite countertops, real wood cabinets, travertine tile. And then this shower wrapped in tile here. Definitely newer than 1970. Looking good. I would age this probably early 2000s based on the style. And I believe that's the full bathroom for that bedroom here. And I think there's, well, we've seen 3 bedrooms. It says 5 total, so there should be a couple more down here. And then we have a big linen closet here, a lot of space, and then into this oversized bedroom back here. And this one is an ensuite. You can see the pool right outside of the window. And geez, another giant room, about 16 by 15 here. This is going to be a laminate floor in this room. Oversized closet there. It's a super wide mirrored closet doors. Ceiling fan. And yeah, very large closet. I think there's still a primary bedroom, which would be 5 bedrooms total. So I guess, yeah, I think we're looking at 5 bedrooms total. So that must be your guest bath as well, the one we just went in. And then of course here we have fiberglass single piece sink and countertop, the mirror, the light we see so often there, toilet, and then the shower all wrapped in tile. And yeah, I think since 1970, there's been a lot of upgrades in this home. They've replaced a lot of stuff, and yeah, like that's not a 1970 black matte doorknob, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, bedroom with an ensuite on this side of the property. Kind of a light yellow, a lot of color on the walls here. Yes, there is a primary, because I just remembered color on the walls. We're talking pink, as pink as you can get. And I'll show you that in a little bit. And then this is going to be into the main living room here, the great room. Now there's an electric outlet in the ceiling there and here. So this would probably be your dining area. And then you kind of have your family room, living room combo, or maybe you're dining over there, living room here. Again, tough to label the rooms in this home because it is so unique. But yeah, just a big open space here. TV mount on the wall still. There is kind of this sunroom out there, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And then this very cool 3-way fireplace, or 2-way fireplace. I thought 3-way because it's kind of a triangle, but yeah, 2-way fireplace with actually 2 fires in it. I've never seen this before. So you have like these logs here. It is a gas fireplace. And then you come over here and they have their own fire. So 2 independent fires. I've never seen that before in my life. What do you think? If you've never seen that either, just give me a quick thumbs up down there. It'll mean the world to me. And yeah, there's we had an issue with the ceiling fan apparently, because I just kicked one of the blades there. There's another blade on the floor, and you know, this ceiling fan has definitely seen better days. It's holding on by a black wire. So you're probably going to need a new ceiling fan. This light's not bad though, and it is a dining light. You can see it hangs down low there with that chain. But yeah, we have wire nuts, some screws. Something happened with that one for sure. But yeah, just, I mean, not a big deal. $300, you get a really nice ceiling fan, throw it up in there, easy to install. Clearly all the wiring is there. And then kind of a cool little bar setup here with these cabinets. Very interesting. And then you do have a little area for stools as well for this kitchen. Granite countertops all the way around. I really like this area for the dining personally, but again, totally up to you. And this is kind of a, you could do stools all the way around if you wanted to have a little casual bite to eat here maybe. Classic cabinets here. Double basin stainless sink. Kind of a bronze handles and faucet there. Backsplash all the way around with high-end tile. Custom. We have the hood above. I mean, a lot of money into this kitchen. It's, yeah, obviously a little dated. We have the KitchenAid oven there. KitchenAid 5-burner. Was professional gas range back then. We have the GE stainless dishwasher. The refrigerator tucked in the corner. A second oven here. Your microwave. So everything you want to see for a chef's kitchen. I mean, it's got it all. And a very interesting kitchen as well. But I told you, this is the most interesting home I've ever dreamt of or ever toured. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. You got to see it. You got to see it, right? You got to come out here. And I'm glad I made the drive a little farther than I typically would. And yeah, just beautiful. Then you have kind of a pantry space slash laundry room here. Your water softener. We have a tankless water heater back there. Washer and dryer Samsung front loaders. Wow, iron holder on the wall. Very cool. A lot going on here. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Hope you're enjoying this tour. Hope the video quality is a little bit better. Just upgraded some stuff, and yeah, hope it pays off here. And I told you pink, and this room is pink. So this is kind of an interesting room here. It's a den, technically not a bedroom. Not because it doesn't have a closet, but because it's a corridor into another room. So that disqualifies it as a bedroom. So this would be a big den area. Could be a great office. Part of the primary bedroom is what I'm thinking. A very large, I mean, you're about 18 by 14 here, big rectangle. And I believe this was the garage originally, converted into these rooms here. And then into this front room, and I think, yeah, I think this was just the garage. And they've converted it. But we have this baby blue on the walls in here, this huge front-facing window. We have cabinets to the right here. Plenty of storage, and then we kind of have this retail hanging pipes in gold. I don't know what exactly to call this. Looks like you can hang all your clothes on there. Very interesting bedroom. But again, this whole house has been interesting. We haven't even got out back yet. And then you have this big walk-in closet as well. Auto drive tie and belt holder, kind of cool. More shelves, and then more space back here. I couldn't get this light on either. I think it just needs a bulb. But yeah, plenty of room no matter how many clothes you have. And then you also have this shoe holder maybe on the back of the door. And then this primary bedroom, of course, has its own bathroom. Granite countertops, a big mirror, wooden cabinets. Kind of cool lighting. You know, just needs cleaned up, I think. Interesting window up there. Looks like it does crank open. And then this big bubbler tub, very deep, very large, all wrapped in that tile that I believe to be somewhere in the early 2000s when that was installed. Again, just based on design. But yeah, what a huge tub with the bubblers. It's your toilet. Man, big bathroom, big bedroom, big multi-purpose room. I think we finally explored all 5,800 square feet of this home. We'll head out to this sunroom now. And again, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, just have questions, give me a call. My number's all over the place. Air conditioner unit there, and then kind of this sunroom. So what a cool little area. And then you just have the pool outside. I mean, that's actually very cool. Do you have the popcorn ceilings there? Ceiling fan, and then they have this big slider and this big window so you don't lose your view to the pool. But I mean, can you imagine just sitting here having some lunch on a hot day, have the cool air, then you can go out, dive in the pool. Wow. Very cool little sunroom, I think is what it's called. And then out into this pool. And this is a massive pool. Looks like it gets slightly deeper on this side and more shallow over here. They did have a volleyball net, so a great pool for volleyball. I love the statue kind of right at the end with the big canary palm centering The pool there. We have this outdoor tiki hut bar. I love this. You got your TV in there. I love this look with kind of the palms hanging off and the stone bar. And yeah, look at this. Wow. What an awesome little bar. You got your bottle opener there. Looks like we have some lighting out here. Yeah, okay. Little red lights. And then we have, I'm gonna look in here before I open the door, just in case. And we have this big shed here. Wow, you have storage up top, some lighting, workbench. Do your hobbies in there, your planting. And that's a big shed. You're about 12 by 10, 14 by 12. Very large. Wow. Okay. And then if we turn this way, those are those double doors coming off of that living room from that other part of the home. No, I'm just kidding. I thought we were over there. These are the double doors coming off of that kind of multi-purpose room going into the primary bedroom. Sorry, I got disoriented for a second there. Lighting outside. This is going to be all your solar controls here. There's your swamp cooler for that AC unit in there. But yeah, for 1.53, you're really getting a lot of house and a lot of space because this is only half of the backyard. You can see all this mature landscape, plenty of shade. And then this oversized pool. I mean, this pool is gigantic. Very large pool. Looks to be in great shape. Love the color. All the tile looks good. The water's clean. You know, you just have some leaves and things from the trees around. Other canary palm right there. But yeah, I mean, it's like a lake, really. Got your pool equipment back here. Little cage over there for the AC unit. Kind of interesting. Barbecue stub. You have this whole patio out here. This is off of that second part of the home. You can see all the solar up top. More shade from the mesquite trees. Then you have this huge wooden deck. So you're talking about having parties out here. Wow. I don't even know where to go right now. There's so much to see. I'm just walking, and we have more solar stuff here. So then this is going to be a gate going to that front area with the other front door. This kind of interesting wall here with all the decor, and I think there's more on the other side. Let's actually go look at that right now. You have this covered patio here with the lighting, and then yeah, just a massive wooden deck. So many palms. You have all this space out here. You could park 27 RVs. I mean, oh my gosh, it keeps going. Okay, so we're gonna look down this side. So yeah, this is all just space. You could turn this into RV parking. You could build another house. I mean, there's really so much space here. That pine tree, I'm pretty sure, is dead. I need to take that down. As well as this one, not looking so hot there. This is gonna be your other gate. So there's actually 3 gates down this side. This will be the 3rd gate here. Looks like that one's run off of solar power, which is pretty cool. And we'll keep going. Oh my gosh, this is gigantic. So if you're wondering what a 1 acre lot looks like, here you go. Not sure what this is. It looks like maybe there was another gate coming off the back street here that they bricked up. And this was probably RV parking on this side. And yeah, this is just like an alleyway behind the home. You can see the mountains off to the background there. Have you ever in your life seen anything like this? I mean, you could build a whole neighborhood back here. I mean, there's really enough room for, I don't know, 3 or 4 full-size houses. We have a soccer field here. So you could definitely do a sports court, pickleball court, full-size basketball court. And we're not done yet. Wait, is that part of This property? Oh no. Okay, so you can see that's kind of the neighbor's lot. So the house lot line comes down this way, but then it turns and it goes all the way over here. Looks like you have another gate back here. Whoa. So yeah, you could buy this home and rent it out for RV parking and probably make a ton of money just on RV parking. I don't know what kind of permits or such that would entail. Someone's got a trailer parked out here, but this gate opens. I mean, you could do 1, 2, I don't know, 15 RVs back here, no problem, and not even take up an inch of your own space. I mean, this is outrageous. 62,716 square feet of this lot. Was an acre, 52,000 and change. I should know that. It was one of the only useful things we learned in realtor school. I don't know, they just teach you a bunch of stuff that doesn't really pertain to real estate. It's more of like a barrier to entry. Little picnic area back here. And I feel like I'm not even in there in your lot anymore, but it definitely is. Wow, okay. And yeah, a lot of times people will put up these walls when they have a lot this big, just so the backyard doesn't look too overwhelming. But then you have all this space back here. I'm like out of breath. It's like a hike. And then the last thing I kind of glazed by is you have this fire pit here on this pavered raised patio area. But holy cow, what a house. I told you, one of the most interesting tours, or the most interesting tour I've ever done. I hope you liked it. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Thank you for being here. Please give me a thumbs up down there, help support me in my channel. Please subscribe, because so many of you aren't. Find a way, just push that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. But what it will cost you if you don't is you might miss your perfect home when I put the tour out, because the good homes still sell fast. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next one.